Welcome to Make a Path Presents. I'm Ronnie Hayes, and today let's talk The Walking Dead Season 7, Episode 5, Basic Predictions. I'm saying basic predictions because every time we do these videos, a couple days go by and they release some kind of teaser or some sneak peek snippet or some foreign language promo or some bullshit. So we are going to do a quick prediction video on what we think is going to happen story-wise coming up, which I think is pretty simple. We know because of their structure, they are sticking with one community at a time. Unfortunately, I feel like the story is, it's just so much more enjoyable when you get bits and pieces of all the different communities. But right now, I'm afraid they're going to skip too much time. I want to see the burial. I'll say it right now. I want to see that morning. I would like to see them show up, and I want to see the dread in the community's face, the Hilltop. These are people who, imagine Maggie. Go back and watch Maggie making the deal with them. Go back and watch her attitude, her demeanor, her confidence. Watch how she acts in that episode, and now imagine what Season 7, Episode 1 Maggie, go back and watch that episode, when she's leaving with Sasha. Picture that Maggie showing up. That's what the Hilltop's going to see. They're going to see this Maggie leaving, and the other Maggie coming back. And she's sick, broken, you know what I mean? She's a wreck. And then her husband is dead, and then there's Abraham, who's dead too. That would send shock waves of fear through the community. That is why I feel like it's important to show you guys why I think it's important to see some of these bits and pieces. So I don't want them to skip that, but I am absolutely fine with skipping days. We can see that little bit of fear, and then we can have her sleeping, mourning, the funeral, the grave. They can have the burials, her and Sasha talking, her and Gregory, Jesus and them having a little powwow. A few days go by. Now it comes to the Saviors. We do know by the trailers that this episode is going to be the Hilltop. The Saviors are showing up from the looks of it. They're showing up in the daytime and at nighttime. I thought I saw Sasha, though, in the nighttime attack, now that I think about it. So maybe the attack is in the night, maybe a day or two after they show up, and then the next day Simon comes in. Why he doesn't kill Gregory, I don't know, because keep in mind, in the last season they sent a message to Gregory where they had Ethan stab him, and then on top of that they had a deal where they wanted Gregory's head returned to them. So keep this in mind when you're trying to picture what's coming up next episode. Gregory must do or say some shit to get his ass out of the sling. In all reality, Simon should show up and he should gut Gregory right then and there, and then pass leadership off to whatever available candidate might be there. So they need a damn good reason to keep Gregory alive. Can we think of some? I want to hear your thoughts and opinions. What would Gregory have to give them so they don't kill him on the spot? As far as seeing the Hilltop dealing with the Saviors, Gregory trying to save his own ass, and Sasha and Maggie healing and getting closer together in that aspect, finding out about what made Maggie so sick. Is there problems with the baby? Is there something going on with her? Maybe she just got food poisoning or some dumb shit, or maybe there's some nutrient issues. I don't know. When it comes to a pregnant chick getting sick, I don't know. I figure it could just be a number of different things. So that's what's going to cover the majority of this episode. And I know it doesn't sound interesting, especially if you might not be all that interested in seeing what's going on with Maggie. I can't wait, though, because keep in mind, what you're going to see in this episode is going to be Maggie, or what I'm guessing you're going to see is going to be Maggie building that strength, that confidence back up, not letting this crush her, because she has a mission now. She's going to be on a mission to overthrow Negan. What else is she going to see at the Hilltop? She's going to see Gregory, a scared snake, a coward. He's going to do, like I said before, anything and everything he can do to get his ass from being killed right then and there. So Maggie's going to see him, most likely overhear him, know that this is not the man to back Rick up if Rick wants to fight Negan. this is not someone he can do it. So I also expect to see Maggie and Jesus grow at least a little bit closer. Now this episode is a little bit more complicated to predict, only because we get the basic idea. Maggie's mourning, healing, getting better, growing closer to Sasha, getting more development, more character interactions with Jesus. You have Gregory saving his own ass. The Savior's coming, giving the hilltop a spanking. Boom. There you go. That's the episode. I doubt off the top of my head we're going to see any main characters die. I doubt we're going to see any minor characters die. And I am really curious to see what kind of cliffhanger they will leave us hanging with at the end of this episode, because the next episode, does anyone know, without spoilers, if you're in the spoiler community, we don't want to know, but does anyone know if they're going to start, should we be caught up where we should see everybody pretty much? I'm hoping we get caught up with this bottle episode shit and we could start seeing a little bit of the kingdom, getting Rick over to the kingdom. This would be episode 5, so episode 6, 7, and 8, man, it's going by too quick. Leave your thoughts and opinions down below. What do you think's going to come up in episode 5 with Maggie? And honestly, how are you doing with these bottle episodes? That's very important. I love hearing your thoughts and opinions about the bottle episodes, because those, in my opinion, are the most controversial, because fans either really truly love them, or you get fans that hate them, or you get fans who enjoy what they get, but they really wish they were not bottle episodes. Thoughts and opinions in the comment box. Add your predictions as well. I'm done talking. It's your turn.
Subscribe now.